Alright, so I wasn't sure. By the way, Stephanie Bree here. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe, like, thumbs up. Respectful comment, please. For goodness sake. Yeah, I want to ask, what the fuck is up with orange soda? Like, Jesus Christ, seriously. What is orange soda? Well, we've already talked about orange juice, I believe, in more than one video. I'm fairly certain if you Google or you do a search in my channel, orange juice, something will come up. I've talked about orange juice. I know I have. If I haven't, I will someday. But orange soda is sort of like one of the base soda flavors. Sort of. You've got, cola. You got lemon lime. You got citrus. You got root beer. You got put it in a blender, pepper, Dr. whatever. And then you got fruit flavors. Fruit punch, orange soda, grape soda, etc. But grape soda is not a standard flavor. But I will argue orange soda is. Now, how did I come to that conclusion? Because not every soda company offers an orange flavor, right? Well, I know Fanta does, and they're, I believe, a subsidiary or affiliate of Coca-Cola. Slice does, and I believe they're affiliated with either I think they're affiliated with Pepsi, and then Crush does, and I believe they're affiliated with 7-Up, Dr. Pepper. Those are two separate companies, but they, they live in the same apartment building. They're roommates, basically, for an analogy that might make sense to some of y'all. I don't know about who the fuck makes RC Cola. I don't give a goddamn rat's ass. RC Cola can shrivel up and die for all I give a shit. If you drink RC Cola, just stop. You're wrong. It tastes like shit. Go drink Coke. Stop drinking RC Cola, goddammit. But we're not here to talk about RC Cola. The fucking morons that drink that shit need to be taught a lesson, but hey, it ain't my place to teach y'all. It's my place to scold you for being dipshits, but, it's okay. You're allowed to be a dipshit. There are some times where I will probably be considered a dipshit. Hey, I like The Phantom Menace. It's my favorite Star Wars movie. There you go. See? Where nobody's perfect. Anyways, but here's the thing you might not know about orange soda. Yeah, you've got Crush and Slice and Fanta and, others. Your house brands, your Shasta and your, Walmart brand, what is it, Sam's Choice or whatever. These various store pops. They also have usually an orange soda as an option. Usually, but not always. It's more common than grape or fruit punch, which is why I consider it one of the standard flavors, even though not everybody's going to offer one. I'm going to call the put it in a blender Dr. Thunder, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Who Gives a Shit. Those are all the same thing. It's just all the soda flavors blended together. Alright, not everybody makes that, but that's still a standard flavor. Citrus is pretty standard. 7-Up, or lemon lime. 7-Up, Sprite, whatever they're calling Sierra Mist these goddamn days, and other varieties. We're not even going to touch on citrus except for to talk about Mountain Dew. Because as far as I know, there is a Squirt, which is the superior citrus soda, by the way. It's actually a grapefruit flavor. Yum yum. But it has one variant that I know of, Ruby Red Squirt, which is, I believe, a red flavor. Red is Undefined. Sometimes it's cherry. Sometimes it's apple. Sometimes it's watermelon. Sometimes it's strawberry. Sometimes it's just red. Undefined. I don't know what flavor Ruby Red Squirt is supposed to be. I never drank the shit. I've never even fucking seen it outside of, like, on a road trip. I was in a random gas station in fuck all nowhere, and I was like, oh, Ruby Red Squirt. That's interesting. That's literally the extent of my knowledge. It exists, like RC Cola, I guess. I've just never had it. I've never had any interest in it. But Mountain Dew is unique. And because while I did mention Squirt is a citrus soda, it is technically, it gets its citrus from grapefruit. So it's technically a grapefruit flavored pop. Mountain Dew is not. It is citrus with orange juice, not orange soda, orange juice in it. Which is weird, right? Because it's green. How do you take clear and orange and make green? I don't know if I want the answer to that. Well, the label says you add yellow 5, but we all know yellow 5 is derived from goat piss, which is why people call Mountain Dew goat piss. I'm exaggerating. I'm not a goddamn scientist. I don't know what the fuck yellow 5 is made out of. Somebody told me it was goat piss, and I believed them. I'm not going to look it up. I'm still going to drink the shit because I don't care. You know. I like it. It tastes good. Hey, is it so unbelievable people would drink goat piss? They eat goat balls, testicles, so why the fuck not? They drink goat milk. You know, people do shit that don't make a lot of goddamn sense. You know, like vote for Republicans. Those fucking brain dead idiots need to be taught a lesson, but they defunded the school so there's nobody to teach them. Fuck nuts. But, alright. Let's get back to Mountain Dew. Technically, Mountain Dew is a citrus flavor with orange juice in it. So, where does the other citrus flavor come from? I don't fucking know. But, Mountain Dew has a brother or sister. Livewire. What is Livewire? It is an orange soda flavored Mountain Dew. Not orange juice flavored Mountain Dew, because that's the base Mountain Dew. It is an orange soda. It is Mountain Dew mixed with orange soda flavor. Essentially, I haven't read the label, but if I remember correctly, they took out the orange juice and replaced it with orange soda. So, Livewire is a Fanta Crush Slice cousin. It's the same thing. It's an orange soda. Now, if you're a 90s kid, like I was, you remember Kenan and Kel. It's been 30 odd years since I've seen Kenan and Kel. So I deeply apologize if I can't remember which is which. I just call them the skinny one and the fat one. The skinny one was obsessed with orange soda, which is why I wanted to talk about this. Because I wanted to mention, I don't know fuck all about Kenan and Kel. I watched it when I was a kid because I liked all that, and it came on like right after. And then I like everybody else my age, watched Good Burger, and then I banged my head into the wall for 3 hours after to get it out of my head because I was like, what in the goddamn fuck did I just put myself through? I'm not sorry if you're a fan of Good Burger. Please go bang your head into the wall and do us a favor. Let's all collectively forget that piece of shit happened twice. God damn it. But I wanted to talk about orange soda specifically because you would think colas are not all equal. One cola is not a substitute for another. If you're a Coke person, and I mean Coca-Cola, obviously we're all Coke people because, you know, wink wink, we're born in the 80s. But if you're a Coke person and you go to a restaurant and say, give me a Coke, and they say, is Pepsi okay? You're going to respond with, no, give me what else do you got? Get a ginger ale, a root beer, a Dr. Pepper, fucking anything but Pepsi. You're not drinking a Pepsi if you're craving a Coke. You will just modify your taste buds and drink something non-cola. Likewise, if you're a Mountain Dew person and you say, bring me a Mountain Dew, and they're like, will Sprite do? You want to punch them in the nose because Sprite and Mountain Dew aren't even in the same goddamn flavor family. You'll be like, no, Sprite is not okay. Do you have Surge? No. Okay. Do you have the other one that they called Surge sometimes, but sometimes they call it the other thing? Do you have it? No. What is it? Mellow Yellow? Oh, okay. Do you have Squirt? No. Okay then, give me a Dr. Pepper or a root beer because you're craving Mountain Dew. You're not going to settle for a cola, and you're sure as fuck not going to drink a Sprite. Now, just doctors, those are interchangeable. Dr. Thunder, Pepper, Shasta, etc. If you say, give me a Dr. Pepper, and they bring you a Dr. Shasta, you're not going to know the difference. Don't tell me, you lying sack of shit, you can tell the difference. Doctor, all taste the goddamn same. One from another is indistinguishable from another. Asterisk, unless you're getting into the flavors. Dr. Pepper with cream soda, Dr. Pepper, etc. By the way, we still have one more, because I said cream soda, you know where we're going. But it doesn't matter if it's Dad's, Crush, Slice, Fanta, Livewire, Shasta. Orange soda is orange soda is orange soda. If you go into Denny's or IHOP or your local mom and pop burger joint and say, bring me an orange soda, that's it. You don't have to specify which one it is. They'll bring you whatever's in the machine. It's all the same. It's probably literally the same goddamn thing. They're just selling it to everybody. I don't know that for sure, but there's no difference. Not the case with orange juice. Orange juice absolutely must 100% always have pulp, or it is not orange juice. It's just water. It's orange flavored water. No pulp, no sale. I will never buy a carton of orange juice that doesn't say full pulp on it. Because no pulp means it ain't orange juice. But I have had Fanta, Slice, Crush, Livewire, Shasta, Sam's Club. It's the same. Orange soda is orange soda. You can't tell the difference. I am a distinguished soda drinker. I can tell. If you hand me an RC Cola, I'm going to take a sip of it, spit it in your face, dump it on your head, and say, bring me a Coke, goddammit. I ain't drinking this shit. This sewage that you got out of the toilet. I'm not drinking this shit. Same thing if you bring me a Pepsi. If you bring me a Pepsi when I said Coke, I'm going to dump it in your face and then probably give you a real stern, what the fuck, dumbass? Don't ever, ever, ever bring somebody a Pepsi that asks for a Coke. They are not the same goddamn thing. But if I say bring me an orange soda, I'm not going to say bring me a Slice and then you have to tell me, all we have is Fanta. I don't give a fuck. Orange soda is orange soda. But there is one exception. And no, it's not Dad's. Dad's orange soda, I love it. Comes in a glass bottle. It's Crush. It's Fanta. It's Livewire. It is nothing special. Now, Dad's does have some other flavors that are special. For instance, Dad's orange cream soda. Now, I have only ever come across 2 non-Dad's orange cream sodas. They also come in a bottle, a glass bottle. I've only ever seen them in, like, local grocery stores in, like, random rural cities across the country. So I don't know if that's a universal flavor or not. I will say orange soda is a universal flavor, an A tier. I will say cream soda is a B tier. Not everybody has a cream soda, but it's common enough that if you go to a place that sells soda, there's a high probability you can get something that's a cream soda. But orange cream soda, that's a C tier. You're not going to find it very often, and if you do, buy it immediately. It is literally the best soda you will ever drink in your life. But because it's so rare, I can't really say it's the best soda you will ever drink in your life, because you might never find it locally. And it ain't worth paying the exorbitant amount of money to ship it, because it's just a soda pop. Just drink a Fanta at that point, or a Dr. Pepper. Close enough, right? But as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, those are the only orange sodas. I don't mean the only companies that make orange sodas. Obviously, I already made allowances for grocery store varieties and others. I mean orange cream sodas. To the best of my knowledge, I only know of 3, and the only one I can say by name is Dad's. The other 2, I saw them maybe once or twice. I know they exist, or did exist at one point in time. I don't know if they currently exist, or if you can find them if they do. And for the love of all that is goddamn holy, stop drinking RC Cola and stop voting for Republicans. Thank you. Have a good day. Buddy, move your ass. Move your butt. Ow, goddammit, you clawed me, you shithead.